Hi, Sally. So this is another short lesson that's good to do as often as you like to increase stability in your ankles and your feet. So we're going to start in a standing position. In our mountain pose, which is Tadasana. So have your feet either with the heels gently touching, big toes gently touching, or just less than hip width apart. I want you to lift all 10 toes. I want you to take the pressure into the forward, but don't lift the heel. And then take the pressure into the heel, but don't lift the forward. I want you to place all of the toes down. Try and spread the toes as wide as you can. Nice and strong in your mountain pose. I want you to feel stable and strong through the right foot, stable and strong through the left foot. Reaching your arms up. Squeezing your calves, squeezing your knee pads up, engaging the thighs, engaging the glutes. Core is activated, chest slightly lifted, shoulders soft. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Reaching up, I want to feel your left knee. Bring your hands to your waist. Really feel strong through your right foot and lift your left knee up. Hold it here. Let's take rotations one way and then the other. Straighten that leg. 1, 2, you can lift it higher. 3, 4, a little higher. 5, taking that left foot down. Feeling strong through the left foot, feeling the bend up. Right knee. Rotate the ankle. A few times one way. And a few times the other. Standing leg is strong. Knee is straight. Left glute switched on. Right thigh switched on. And you're going to straighten that leg. 4, 2, harder. 3, harder. 4, harder. 5, bring that leg down. Just pedal out the legs a little bit. Taking your feet about as wide as where your wrist, the thumb line is dropping to your wrist. So the line of your wrist. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then gently turn your toes out and move. Really grip with your feet. You're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. This is sliding down as you walk. Inhale, reach up. Not fall over. Maybe feel toes into the because they're having too wide apart. And you can just see your balance. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands low together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands low together. Heel toe your feet back in. Close your eyes. Come to a strong mountain pose. Pause it because I've got. Sorry about that. I was just downloading your other one. So you're in your mountain pose. Feet slightly apart, strong through your feet. Palms facing forward. Squeeze your glutes. Thighs are engaged. Your navel's drawing gently towards your spine. Soft through the shoulders. Palms facing forward. Now let's have a little focus on the feet. I want you to imagine there's grass roots coming up through your mat, making you feel strong in your standing position. And with your eyes closed, slightly take your weight over to the right, and then to the left, and then into the heels, and then into the forefoot. And with your eyes closed, you'll find you're kind of subtly moving. That's proprioception. Your body, the neural network, feeding back to where you are with your eyes closed in space. So engage those glutes, feeling strong in your mountain pose. Bring your hands to your heart center. And I want you to step your feet apart, just a hip width. And then you're going to turn your toes out. Taking a breath in, really feel strong through your feet. I want you to imagine you're sliding down this imaginary wall. It doesn't matter how far you get. It may be you get to here, and that's fine. You can go a little bit deeper. Fantastic. You might find your heels start to come up, and that's fine too. It's going to really work these thighs and your foot stability. Hold it here, and then come back up. Maybe try taking your feet a little bit wider, not too much, but toes are out, heels are in. Squeeze your glutes. Almost imagine you're tucking your tailbone under. Inhale. Exhale. Let's squat down. See how far you can go now. Wherever you get to is fine. Pushing your hands together, make it a bit more dynamic. Hold it here. Pushing through the feet, coming all the way back up. Options, you can try with your feet slightly wider. Inhale. As you exhale, push your hands together so you're making this bit really dynamic too. Pushing down. Maybe you can take your elbows to the inside of your knees and then hug your knees against your elbows. Stay here. With a little bit more, just come up a little bit. Take your hands forward. Fists, make fists, then we're going to pump our fists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands to the waist, push all the way up. Well done. Heel toe your feet back in. Maybe rotate your left ankle. Then you're going to rotate your right ankle. So however you want to get down to the ground. First of all, we're just going to rinse out the shoulders. So shoulders to the ears and back, shoulders to the ears and back. Then maybe take your arms up to the ceiling, taking rotations back. And then maybe take some rotations forward. The caveats are, I know you've had a shoulder injury, so be careful with that. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Take your left foot behind your right foot. And then sneak it up at the side. So it's kind of sort of level with the other foot. And see if you can square your hips off towards me. Reaching your arms up. Hands to your hips. Stay here. Inhale. Reaching your arms up. When you exhale, you're going to fold forward. Doesn't matter if you bend the knees. See if you can fold forward. It will feel really tight in the leg that's at the back, in the hamstring. Push through the feet, roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Hands to heart center. Feet beside each other. Take your other foot behind. And see if you can sneak your feet. Sort of, it's almost as if your feet are on the wrong way. And then rather than be skewish to the side, see if you can bring your hips facing forward. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. See if you can fold forward. As I say, the leg at the back is going to feel it most. If you want to, you can bend the front knee. That just makes it a bit more intense. Push into your feet, so you're not pulling yourself up with your back, you're pushing dynamically through your feet rolling up one vertebra at a time. Hands to heart center, releasing the feet. So however you want to come down, let's see if you can come down through sun salutation. That's probably the easiest way to come down. So your feet slightly apart, squeeze your glutes, hands to heart center, reaching up. Bending the knees, diving down. Head goes in and relax. Inhale, straight back. So when we do an inhale, lifting up, you want to imagine you've got a light on the front of your chest that you're beaming forward. So some people just come up like that. If you come up with a straight back, it doesn't have to have your fingers on the floor. Straight back is more like that, isn't it? Head looking down. Or if that's a bit too intense, it's fine to put your hands on your knees for now, or on your thighs for now, or on your lower legs as you build strength. Exhale, fold. You can fold with bent knees, but everything is going to be relaxed and switched off. Fold your elbows, just allow your head to relax. Maybe gentle rocking from side to side. Just relax here. You don't have to have straight legs. Then fold your elbows the other way, the way that's foreign to you. Feels odd. Releasing your hands to the mat. Very slowly pushing through your feet. Pushing through your feet, rolling that spine up one vertebra at a time. Interlace your fingers behind your back, squeezing your shoulders together as you take your gaze up. Chin towards your chest, releasing your hands, bend the knees, roll down. See if you can put your hands flat on the mat. Step back with your left foot. Step back with your right foot. So you're in a high plank position. Take both knees to the mat. And your chin and chest to the mat, so your bum is sticking up. And then slide through to Cobra. So I don't want you pushing high in Cobra, because that can hurt the lower back. Just a very low Cobra, so your chest is lifted off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, bring your head to the mat. Hands are underneath your shoulders, elbows aren't flared at the side, elbows are facing back, toes are pointed. I want you to imagine you're a dart and you're being stretched, your head's being pulled in one direction and your feet are being pulled in the other, and your spine is lengthened. Inhale, exhale, baby cobra. Hold it here. Squeeze your glutes, legs are engaged. Maybe you can hover your hands. If you want a little bit more, you can take your hands forward, lifting up the legs. Squeeze the glutes. Maybe take your hands to the side like you're flying. If it's comfortable, squeeze the glutes, lift your chest a little bit more. Make a pillow out of your forearms, taking your head to the back of your hands. 3 breaths here. As you're breathing, options, you can bend your knees and maybe windscreen wipe your legs from side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Taking your hands back underneath your shoulders, pushing back into a child's pose. So have your forehead towards the mat, arms by your sides, palms facing up. Inhale. And you exhale, engage your core. Come to seated. If it's tough on the feet, then you can just come to a seated position. So we're going to have our legs in front of us anyway. You might like this. So this is a short one, but these are never force a forward fold. Whenever you feel painful at the back of your knee, the back of your ankle, or in your sit bones, you need to ease off. And if it's more comfortable seated with maybe pillows underneath your knee, if your hamstrings are tight, and they don't have to be so far apart, but what I find can be helpful is if you just lean forward a little bit, and it just helps to reposition the pelvis. So sit tall, hands to heart center. Inhale. You exhale, you're just going to creep your hands forward to wherever they come to, wherever is comfortable. I'll move back, you can see my hands a little bit better. And when you start to feel resistance, just stay there. And I want you to have a conversation with your body. And I want you to sort of, and it's a dialogue. So you're asking, is there any more space? Is there any more space without causing harm? If your body is trembling a little bit, if you feel pain, you need to respect that and back off a little bit. It will come, but not forced. Inhale. Exhale, soften and fold. Your elbows can come down if you want to, or your hands might be flat. You can be up here, asking if you have more space, or you can be further down here. It doesn't matter, it's not a competition. Inhale. Exhale, walking your hands over to your left foot. Hands either side of that left foot or knee. Torso is kind of facing that left foot. Inhale. Exhale, soften and fold. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And walking your hands slowly and gently back to center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And pull back a little bit, and then you're walking your hands over to that right foot. Hands either side of the ankle or the knee, wherever you come to. Just turn your torso a little bit more that way. Inhale. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Walking your hands back to center. You might feel that you can go a little bit deeper now. Bowing the head. Options. You can stay here. You can take your hands underneath the back of your knees just to add a little more intensity. Or maybe take your peace fingers to your big toes and lifting the chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold. To wherever you're comfortable. Releasing the hands, gently easing yourself up. Bringing your knees back together, maybe shaking out the legs. We're just going to do a pigeon pose for you. And then there's another short class. But from here, take your right hand to the floor, sitting tall, reaching your left arm up, gentle leaning over, taking the gaze up to the ceiling. Don't let your left sit bone leave the floor. Reaching the arm up, taking that hand over, reaching the right arm. Imagining sliding down that imaginary wall, taking the gaze up. Don't let the right sit bone leave the floor. Back to center. So you're going to come back into your tabletop position. Fingers spread wide. Now I want you to tuck the toes under, if that's comfortable for you. Or you can come onto the inside of your arch. It's a bit awkward, but I know you've got body problem, haven't you? Anyway, tucking the toes under, chin to chest, come into a down dog. We're going to take 3 breaths here. So in down dog, it doesn't matter that your legs aren't straight. What's important is that your spine is long and the head and the neck are switched off. So watch this bit first before you try it, otherwise you'll be turning your head trying to look at me. So you're pushing through your hands, bending your knees, and you're trying to get your sit bones pointing towards the ceiling. And I want you to feel length in the spine, the head and the neck completely relaxed. You don't have to have your legs straight. Take a deep bend in the knees. Step your right foot to the center line of the mat, taking your left leg up and back. Bend that left knee, come forwards and place that left knee in between your hands. Untuck the toes of the back foot. Untuck the toes of the back foot and see if you can just squidge yourself backwards a little bit. Maybe gently rocking from side to side. This is what you look like from the side. From the front, so you've taken your leg up and back and you bring your knee all the way between your hands and you're squidging the back leg back. Maybe gently rocking from side to side. Show you from this position. So your leg goes up, you bend your knee, comes between your hands, and untuck the back toes. So you can kind of have the heel of that foot in the groin area, or you can have it slightly away. A little bit more intense if it's away, so have the knee not bent so much in that position, if that makes sense. Have it more hugged in. So you're sort of sitting on that heel. You can stay here or come up onto your fingertips. If that's too much for the lower back, then ease off. You can be here, so you can squidge that other foot a bit further away. And see if you can come down onto your elbows, if that's possible. The options, you can stay here. You can be up with your arms straight, or you can take it a little bit deeper, fold your arms and allow your head to come down to your arms. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back up, if you come all the way down, you can stay here. I want to try, see if you can bend that back leg. If you want a little bit more, see if you can catch the foot of the back leg and bring it in. Making the leg long. You're going to come back now to your down dog. Step the right foot to the middle of the mat, taking the left foot, taking the other leg back up, bending the knee, placing the knee, come forward, the knee comes between the hands, and you reach that other leg back, untuck the toes of the back leg. Maybe this is enough for you. It's nice to rock from side to side, I find. Or if you don't want a little bit more, you can come to a straighter spine. If that hurts the lower back though, keep yourself forward. So you can come down onto your elbows. A little bit more, make a pillow out of your arms, taking your head forward. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. On the exhale, see if you can creep that foot at the bottom of the mat further away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back onto your hands if you've been down low. Maybe moving gently from side to side. Options, you can stay here. If you have a go at bending that back knee. You want a little bit more, see if you can catch that back foot. Hold it here. Gently releasing the foot. Stepping back to your down dog. So you tuck the back toes under. Chin comes to chest. Push through your hands. Taking yourself up to a down dog. So I want you to take your feet as wide as the mat in your down dog and take your hands as wide as the mat. You'll feel a bit weird. Now take your hands a little bit closer together. And then take your feet a bit closer together. And then try and walk your hands towards your feet. Into a relaxed forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, push through the feet, gently rising up. Hands to heart center. Come to stand at the top of your mat. Feet spread wide, pushing your hands together. So I'll caveat this. If there's any pain or anything feels uncomfortable in your ankles, don't do it. Otherwise, pushing your hands together, come up onto the forefoot. Hold it here, really grabbing at the mat with your toes. For 1, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very gently lower the heels down. Well done, lifting the toes. For 1, squeeze the glutes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Come down to the mat to a kneeling position. And I want you to, as we did before, when one leg was in front of the other, see if you can do that and then come down to kneeling, to sitting, sorry, so you're cross-legged. Hands resting on your knees, palms open. Left hand to heart center, right hand to lower belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. Let's create a little bit of friction with our palms, really rubbing those hands together. Making them warm. Inhale.
You exhale, take the palms to the eyes. 3 breaths here. Inhale, filling the lungs, expanding the belly. Pausing at the top of the breath. Exhale. Inhale, filling the lungs, belly expanding. Pause at the top of the breath. Sigh out the exhale. One more. Inhale, filling the lungs, belly expanding. Pausing at the top of the breath. Sigh out the exhale. With your eyes closed, bringing your hands to your heart center. May the love of yoga be within you, around you, for when you need it. Namaste. Well done, Sally. Some things to crack on with. Remember to get up, only using 2 limbs. And we'll see you for your next class tomorrow.